Hey y'all, we are doing a garden tour. Now things are looking good. Some things are producing, and some things are just struggling, but that's okay. We're learning from that and we're gonna keep growing. Let's do this tour. This is my new addition. It's just a little corner of my yard between my house and my fence along the side. I'm still doing some work on it. Gotta make some adjustments, but that's that. This is my Moselle hibiscus little area. I just have it in these 2x2 planters. It is, I would overseeded it. I'm always out here doing too much. Y'all will see that in future videos. I'm always doing too much, but she's gorgeous. She's definitely growing. She's beautiful. And over here, this is my little gardenia bush. She has been on the struggle bus for some time. We aren't giving up. We have some greenery. We got some strong roots. And I'm gonna let her hang out there. She's in a little shaded spot along the fence line. And she likes the shade, so we'll see what happens. And this is my cherry tree. The variety is Barbados, and I named her Big Mama Barbados. And I just recently gave her a haircut, trimmed it back really nice, and she loves this spot even though I trimmed her back just days ago. She still have lots and lots of blooms, lots of fruit. She has been my host to every single bug in Florida. She has literally been my trap crop for everything this spring and summer has been bringing. But nonetheless, she keeps producing and I love her. Now on to my first bed. This is an empty corner that I'm gonna do some type of fun project with pretty soon. This is my first bed. I just have these little planters in front because I absolutely love flowers. I like to kind of interplant those inside and outside my garden beds. I'm always putting marigolds, which, okay. That's another story for another day. These are my okra. I have two varieties in here. One is heavy hitter, and the other one, I could not pronounce the name, so I'll put that one on the screen. So those are the two varieties I have there. I also have some corn in the background. That has been a constant fail for me, but I won't give up. I will keep trying. Corn is hard here. On my next bed, I have more flowers, and I also have a rain gauge that I've had for quite some time, and it's full. For the past couple of days, we've been getting rain. Today's one of our nicer days, so I had to take advantage of the sun. Don't we just love it so much here? This is my basil. My basil, the bees love her. I'm definitely keeping her. And I have peppers planted throughout every single bed. I got some struggling herbs in here. More peppers, more herbs, and more flowers. And in this next bed, the struggle between the heat and the pest and the rain. Yeah, but we'll make some adjustments and we'll keep going. More herbs, peppermint, spearmint, rosemary, more marigolds tucked in there. The rosemary looks so nice. We are at the peak of the day and they are a little droopy. Same bed from a different angle. Now this bed is my problem child. This is my failed attempt at solarizing. And this one is empty. It's for a future project. Sorry if you guys can hear my air conditioner in the background. Oh, my shadow. This is another bed that is my problem child, that I'm slowly taking everything out so that we can make the proper adjustments there and keep growing. Here's another one of my planters. I don't know if y'all know, but coleus is one of my favorite flowers. These babies need some water. More peppers. This is another basil, or the same type of basil, the Emerald Towers. It is very prolific. It grows very well and it absolutely loves the heat. It's very resilient. If you love basil, you probably want to try this variety, Emerald Towers. More peppers. Something's digging. Wow, that's a big dig. That's a big hole. My goodness. Okay, more peppers. Marigolds. More peppers. And then I have some pots here with some okra. I am determined to grow okra. This one is struggling a little bit. This is that variety that I can't remember the name of, but I will put it on the screen. And this is the next bed. More coleus. Spearmint. I have some Goliath bush peppers, and this variety is mini bell mix right here. These are some walking onions. I think the variety is called Tom. This is a cherry tomato. I'm not sure the variety of this one. It's looking okay. Starting to show some signs of disease. How to figure that out. Have a nice mint bush right next to it. And some more peppers. I'll link the variety name on top. This is another pepper that is definitely struggling. Some type of disease and pest pressure for sure. I will be pulling this out and not replacing it. I probably won't replace it until I start my fall plantings. That is so gorgeous. That is so gorgeous. I can't remember the name of this little mounding flower, but I love to see her in all of my beds. And my local big box didn't have enough for all of my beds, so I just grabbed what I could. She is gorgeous. Another one of my problem childs. This is the Sharon Taste Melon. This is also yard long beans, and this is also lavender butterfly pea flower. And we're at the end of the Sharon Taste melons. I definitely need to pull that out. Yard long beans here, they're still doing well. And my butterfly pea, I just saw one the other day. Looks like it's kind of dying off. Yard long. I think I'm just gonna pull everything out and reset this pot for the fall as well. You guys let me know what I should grow in here for the fall that vines, because I have this really nice trellis, but it's not climbing. On this other side of the trellis, I have the same thing. Sharon Taste melon, yard long beans, and butterfly pea. I have one small melon still holding on here, so I won't pull this side, but the other side I'm definitely gonna pull. I did manage to get 2 melons from the other side, so I'm happy with that. This is my Sugar Rush peach, and I'm so excited for the peppers. She is filled with flowers, blooms, and I'm excited for that. Right next to it, I have my okra. This is also the heavy hitter variety if you want to try that. Very prolific. Right now it is extremely hot. They're a little droopy. Like I said, we're at the peak of the day, and once the sun is a lot more mellow, she'll perk back up. This is my little trash bin where I pull weeds and just toss them there. Now this area of my garden is my new addition. This is the area that I was working on all spring and part of this summer. So if you guys can see here in these beds, I have rocks, and on this section I have mulch. So that's the older area where those 6 beds are, and then where these beds are is my newer area. Also, the garden arch was a new addition along with the potting bench. Alright, let's go in close. See what's in this first bed. These are new beds. The soil level has definitely dropped. I'm not a big fan of first year beds. I tend to like a more you know, in the following season or the following year. It's not doing so well, but that's okay. I'm gonna amend them for the new season and get it going for fall. This is another pull. Yeah, she's done. The worms and the spider mites has just definitely taken her over. Oh my gosh. But I noticed that my leaves are more yellow in these beds than my older beds. They're more darker green, so I know it has everything to do with the soil and possibly not having enough nutrients, because I don't think I gave them anything. Okay, moving on to the next bed. Same thing here. This is one of my newer beds. On the soil level, it's pretty low. And I can tell the difference. Like, I know it's either the soil or some nutrient deficiency, because my Emerald Towers basil that I have in my older garden area, it's much more greener. This one is giving me like a limey, like a lime yellow type color, and that goes for all of everything. This is another pull. She's struggling so bad. I'm gonna take a lot of these things out and replenish the soil and add some granular fertilizer. Okay, this is my umbrella that broke during the storm on my previous video. So I have to buy another table and put her back up so my plants can have some shade. And my very last bed is here. Another struggling tomato. Can you guys believe I have not gotten one tomato this season? Gosh. Peppers, more peppers, more peppers, more herbs. So we have a little pepper there. And this is where I store all my soil. Just at the end, I have very little storage space. And then this is another area that I have my blackberries. I also need a trellis for those. Those are new. I just put those in a couple months ago. They're off to a good start. It's got a little damage, but we can figure that out. And this is my table that broke. I don't know why. I'm still holding on to it. I'm hopeful. This one's a new addition as well. I have some of those pretty purple flowers that I like. It would be nice if I can add them to the planter. This is my new baby. I got her this spring. She's a Malika Mango. I'm very proud to have her. And I'm gonna buy another one. I'm so excited. And so I already have that planned out. But this area over here gets more shade than that area over there. So if you can see, that one's in shade. I'm sorry, that one's in sun, and this one is in the shade. So I'm just wondering if I should even put another one here, because I know mangoes love the sun. And I wanna add something here, but it gets shade for about 80% of the day. So I'm trying to figure out what I could add over here that'll do well in the shade. And I definitely want it to be a fruit tree because I want to have the outside perimeter filled with fruit trees. And then on the inside, I just want to have my garden beds. And so I'm leaving lots of room for future projects. And there will be more to come. So you guys, stay tuned, hang out with me, and watch this garden grow even more. I am so excited to share my journey with you guys. And maybe encourage and motivate everyone else to start their garden. Things are very iffy these days with our food system, so I definitely want to encourage you to start a garden. Big, small, pots, grow bags, however, just get started. So you guys, someone said something very interesting online, and I'm so sorry about my air conditioner in the background. They said for zones 10A and up that the summer is not a great time to garden. So I asked myself, if I'm not gardening in the summer, then what am I doing? Y'all let me know in the comments if you're in zone 10A or higher, zone 9AB or higher. What do you guys do in the summer times? Because I garden year round. These beds must stay jam-packed. Y'all, chat with me in the comments. I'll meet you there. Take good care of yourself and start that garden.